It's finally out! Hey everybody, I'm Psychroclasm, and this is Clam, man. Now, I honestly don't remember what voices I assigned to each of the characters when I was playing the demo, so we're gonna get a whole batch of new ones, and hopefully I won't blow out the mic while I'm doing it. Sorry, I'm too excited. The town of Snacky Bay, 30 years ago. I've been waiting for this for so long. I don't know how much of this has changed since its initial, since the initial release of the demo. I forgot about that guy. Oh, God. I really like that calendar. It's really extensive. Every single day in the year is in there. One of the perks of being junior sales representative, my very own phone. It's even better when it doesn't ring. Dude. Did you hear? Take it easy, Pete. Hear what? It's Lindsay, dude. She just got laid off, just like that. What? Really? Why? What happened? I don't know. I was gonna ask you. Must have been pretty bad to get fired on the spot like that. Let's see. I think I went through all these in the demo. Being disrespectful to Mr. Bossman? How disrespectful are we talking here? Really disrespectful? I don't know, man. Super disrespectful? Nah, not Lindsay. Super duper disrespectful? That's pretty disrespectful. The most disrespectfulest? The most disrespectfulest? Infinity disrespectful. Yeah, that might have been it. Always brewing just half a pot of coffee? Is she the one who's been doing that? If that's true, I'm not sure I feel sorry for her anymore. What do you even drink coffee when all you do is try to nap during work hours? Keeping up appearances, man. Bossman would never suspect someone who's had 6 cups of coffee to be sleeping on the job. Anyway, thought I'd let you know. Yeah, thanks. She's still here? Can I go say goodbye? Nah, man, she packed up her things pretty quickly. Rumor is she took it pretty hard. Oh, and another thing, boss wanted to see you. That doesn't sound good. Well, considering what just happened to Lindsay, that doesn't sound good. Relax, dude. It's probably just another chat about workflow and synergy and team spirit. Guess I'll head over there. Alright, man, I'll see you later. Synergy, efficiency, productivity, fun! I get it. Go catch some sleep. Don't think I won't try. So this I don't remember. How macabre. That's a good point, actually. There it is. Snacky Bay Prime Mayonnaise, Clam Man speaking. Hello? Hello? Is this the mayonnaise people? Not at all, but go ahead anyway. I love giving unsolicited advice. I have a question about mayonnaise, please. Oh, right. Well, this is sales, so what would happen, theoretically, if someone was to smear your mayonnaise all over his body? I'm not sure I follow. Would it say, I don't know, make you more aerodynamic? Hypothetically. I don't think so. Oh, okay. Good to know. Tommy! Tommy, it's not gonna work! No, I said it's not gonna work! No, Tommy, don't wait! Don't light the fuse! They hung up. And hopefully, I didn't redline at that time. And I actually did take a peek at the achievements, and I know there is an achievement in here related to this phone. Hey, is this Snacky Bay Prime Mayonnaise? That's correct. How can I help you? Yeah, so I bought a jumbo-sized fun pack of Prime Mayo the other day, and I left it out during the night, and now it's gone. Oh, right. I see. Well, this is sales, so I'll just connect you to customer... I don't think that's the thing that should happen. Well, no, I think I should get my money back. I bought the mayonnaise and it was clearly effective. Why else would it vanish overnight? I really couldn't. No, you'll answer my question. The customer is always right. Maybe someone stole it. Oh, well, I suppose that explains it. They hung up. I know you probably don't want to watch me sit here and answer phone calls until an achievement pops up, so you can skip ahead if you want. Hey. Oh, it popped up right then. This is Snacky Bay Prime Mayonnaise. Clam Man speaking. Here's my pizza, man. I ordered it like 2 seconds ago. Oh, it's coming. How soon, man? Real soon. Alright. Better get it, too. Pizza Boy will remember this. Oh, God. Okay. That was the last thing I remember as far as the achievements go. I remembered it from the demo. There's ever a robot uprising and all machines gain sentience. I wonder if copiers will be the angriest. You know, all those butts. That's a good point. Not for keeping. Oh, I wonder what that's about. Plant, that's all it is. Just a big old plant. Why don't I believe you? I didn't try going to the left in the... Oh, there is no left. Okay. But yeah, I never tried going to the left in the demo, and I kind of regretted it afterward. It's a note for some kind of company get-together. Hey gang, as some of you may know, we're having a pottery party, or as we always call them, a PP, again this Friday. Something must have gone wrong with the emails, because we didn't get any RSVPs back from anyone like we asked. So, we must put this note up so no one will miss it, as we're sure you'd hate to miss out on our PP. As always, it's BYOC, bring your own clay, LOL, and we'll provide the party. Let us know when you're coming. Here's hoping for another big PP. Panky and Pocky. Panky and Pocky, while we do appreciate your enthusiasm and willingness to arrange fun activities for the office, please stop referring to these parties as PPs. HR is having a hard time explaining to management why everyone on this floor is talking about how much you two are forcing your PPs on them. Cheryl, I'm afraid I won't make it this time either. Did not expect that. Oh, hello, sweetheart. Hey, Wendy, how's your day going? Oh, just wonderful. I've been listening to the mayor's press conference on the radio all day. What a charming man he is. Mayor King, huh? What's so charming about him? Oh, well, that's one of the things, Mayor King. What a wonderfully powerful name. Oh, isn't he just delightful? Just a name, though, isn't it? Oh, don't be so cynical. A name can mean quite a lot, I'll have you know. I mean, they can be descriptive of character, I suppose, who you are and all that. Exactly, Clam man. What's he been saying? Oh, this and that. Something about infrastructural development and streamlining transport efficiency. He's so frightfully clever, isn't he? With the buzzwords and college smarts, I just spit. I just projectile spit. Everywhere. What's he been saying about those things? I remember hearing something about tearing down parts of the city the other day. Oh, who cares? Can't you be a bit more romantic, sweetheart? Besides, how do you expect me to focus on what he's saying when he has such smooth, buttery voice? Oh, it makes me all giddy. You're quite a fan of our mayor, huh? Oh, how can I not be? Again, you sound more like you have a crush on him rather than his policy. It's both, darling, it's both. King is king, baby. Oh, I don't even like how into that I got. My favorite part. I've been meaning to ask you about those figurines. Oh, you want to talk about my collection? Of course, sweetheart, I'd love to. I warn you, though, I'm quite the enthusiast. Oh, I'm only joking, of course. What's on your mind? Is that Blarth from the Super Splash Brothers? Blarth? Blarth? You complete idiot, that's Sir Blike. I cannot... Oh, sorry. Can't you see the red hilt on the sword? And he's not from... Oh. Oh no, I think it's some other character, sweetie. She didn't twitch that much in the demo. That's Blablario, isn't it? Oh, that's Blablario now, is it? Yes, sure, and that other one is blah 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 blah. Don't you forget about blah 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 blah, you Yeah, I mean, oh, I think his name is actually Blubberoni, sweetie. Easy mistake to make. Not sure. That one I definitely know. Blur to Herta, right? Oh. Oh, I didn't know we let the mentally challenged work here. I like this. This is a very slight but very important change from the demo. Oh, I mean, sweetie, no, that one's called something else, I think. Blatted Buddy, yes, that might be it. Released in 1996 for the Nintendo Dream Snatch, but only published overseas in 1997 because the licensing of greedy and marketing in general is sorely lacking in today's industry. Or something like that. I honestly don't know much about these things, I just like the pretty colors. Do people make fun of you for collecting these little things? Oh, what would make you think that? I mean, they're usually just big with kids, aren't they? It's a little unusual for someone your age to be collecting them, isn't it? No offense, of course. Oh, I don't think anyone really notices what a silly old goose like me does in her spare time, sweetheart. Sure, some rude people have made some jokes once or twice, but not anymore, sweetie. Not anymore? Not anymore. Never again. Holy shit. Actually, never mind. Anyway, I gotta run. Boss wants to see me. Oh, I do hope it's good news. You know, after what happened to Lindsay. Yeah, Pete told me. Poor thing. Oh, I'll miss her, but don't you worry, sweetie. You'll be right as rain. Thanks. You take care now. It's back to the radio for me. Speak to me, King. Become the mayor of my heart. Hey, I didn't redline that one either. Let's talk to Herrmann. Who's there? Herrmann, it's me. I don't recognize that voice. Don't you try to trick me, you trickster. Stay out. Herrmann, we've known each other for years. It's me, Clam Man. I didn't realize before also that in the initial shot you can see the spires of castle cardboard from your cubicle. Oh, it's you, man. Why didn't you say so from the start? It wasn't one of the options. How's life in the fort? Rad. Doesn't this violate some kind of health and safety code or some kind? You don't think I looked into that? The fort doesn't violate diddly squat. But it has to at least be a fire hazard, right? Look, though, the fort isn't just impenetrable to nagging co-workers. It's also fireproof, waterproof, smokeproof, lavaproof, moldproof, snowproof, bulletproof, woodproof, hoofproof, hoofproof, and certifiable awesome. Hoofproof. Oh no, the cavalry is here. How will we ever keep the fort? Bang. Communism. Communism? Horses hate communism. Wait, so you have communism in the fort? Yep, it's actually surprisingly easy to achieve when you're just the one person. Was that just a communism joke? Only if everyone got it. That's genius! Wolf-proof? You know what they say, cry havoc and let slip the dogs of war. Your fort's immune to dog attacks? I calculated about a plus 78 in dog defense. Goof-proof? No joking around in the fort, there's only business. And sometimes I like to play solitaire, but that's more like a mindfulness exercise. Fireproof? I thought cardboard was super flammable. That's the thing, see? It's not cardboard. It kinda looks like cardboard to me, Herrmann. Because I disguised it as such, you doofus. It's actually 95% pure concrete. I feel like I should have given this guy a nerd voice. Wait, your box fort is made of concrete and 5% masking. But concrete weighs a ton, around 2,400 kilograms per cubic meter. So how did you get 2 tons of concrete into the office? Sheer dedication. And my brother-in-law's a heavy-duty construction crane. A huge steaming bowl of foreshadowing. What? Okay. I suppose that settles all my worries. Anyway. God, that actually makes me think of something I saw on the Kickstarter campaign. Never mind. We'll see it when we get to it. What are you doing in there? Minding my own business. I was just asking, Herrmann. There's no need to be snappy. No, really, I'm minding my own business. Herrmann's low-cost life insurance. I trade and deal in protective gear. Like body armor? What's that like? Pretty tough. You hear about Lindsay? Hey man, I don't have the time or the inclination to care about what else goes on in this office unless it's an approaching fanful horde, a discussion of the merits of recreational concrete, or a secret Santa. I don't get involved. Alright, I gotta go see the boss. You keep the wildlings out. Psh, they're not gonna show up for another couple of seasons. It's funny if you think about it. It is funny if you think about it, because it's underwater. I keep forgetting that's the save icon, and I'm just like, why is this face spinning at the bottom? Hey, Cheryl. Oh, hey, did Pete come? Did Pete tell you to come? Yep, must be here to see the big man. Oh, well, he's in a meeting right now, so if you'll just have a seat in the meantime. What's new in the life of a secretary? Good one. I am so bored. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, thanks. Did you hear about Lindsay? Hear about it? Who do you think broke the news to her? Oh, I'm sorry. That must have been so difficult for you. Oh, yeah. It was super disheartening. I'm sure. Wow, I can't believe Mr. Bossman didn't do it himself. Right? I mean, yeah, sure he did. Sure, he did tell her himself, but I was in the room too, so it was pretty much on me as well. Well, I say room, but I was here at my desk. Still, though, so difficult. Have you ever noticed how every single person in this office is kind of insane? Totally. Who's the boss seeing? OMG, I don't know. Isn't that funny? Yeah, I just figured you might have an idea, being a secretary and all, you know. Yeah, for sure. That is so funny. I guess we'll see who it is on his or her way out. Oh no, see, they usually take Mr. Bossman's private elevator when they leave. It'll be one of life's great mysteries then. Totally. Alright, I guess I'll just have a seat. Oh. I finally get to use this. Oh. Oh my. As the Clam man sat down on the seemingly unassuming stool, he felt a sudden release in tension. It was as if all the problems of this world, all the issues and annoyances of everyday life, became nothing but grains of sand at the bottom of a vast ocean. An ocean of great serenity and peace of mind. A body of water so calming and so assuring, he almost shed a tear in complete and utter bliss. It was as if a voice spoke to him. No fear, friend. It seemed to say, this peace of mine is now yours to share. I am thou, and thou art I. It was the single most comfortable stool he had ever sat on, and life would never become the same again. This stool is really comfortable. I know. This is like a spiritual experience. It's an amazing stool. It is. Anyway, get on with it. Oh, don't worry, it'll sort itself out. I trust you'll make sure of that, but it's not a question of if, it's a question of when. I understand that, I just need you not to worry, it's coming. It better be, for your sake. I promise. Will you make it to dinner later? Wouldn't miss it for the world, babe. Smoochy smooch. Cheryl, was that all for today? No sir, Mr. Bossman, I have a Mr. Man here to see you, like you asked. Oh, that's right, send that whippersnapper right on in. You heard the boss. I couldn't remember who was who, so I decided not to give it the voice this time. Ah, there you are. Come on in, come on in. Don't let my little knickknacks distract you. I will be distracted by all the knickknacks. Now that is the very dagger of Istirides II, the legendary king of Atlantis. The legend is that he defeated the evil Lord Midorofu with it, with only his wits and this graceful weapon. After banishing his enemy to the depths, he sealed the seal with the very blade you're looking at. That's unbelievable. I couldn't believe it at first either, but the lady in the gift shop was very convincing. Amazing slice of history, isn't it? But if he sealed the seal with the dagger, and the dagger's here, what's this for? Oh, that old thing. I honestly cannot remember. It's been sitting in there for a while. I'm not using it, so it's kind of deteriorating. The definition of atrophy has been added. What? Atrophy. The decrease or deterioration due to inactivity or not being in use. What the fuck? Ah, I see you looking at the family sigil. The clan of... Oh, wait. I forgot, I have a voice for this guy already. The clan of Bossman goes back a long way, you see. Generation after generation of Bossmen have proudly displayed our coat of arms and adage. And what is the Bossman family adage? We are the Bossmen. My crowning achievement from back when I did motorsports. That's just from the Snacky Bay Jet Ski GP back in -64. Oh, it's probably just 64. I'll never forget racing on those waves. Oh, never mind those silly old trophies, just little memories from my younger days. Oh, you have quite the collection, Mr. Bossman. Do you do a lot of sports back in the day? Well, some, but a lot of them are from my hobbies. Trophy sculpture and design and such. I thought they were all achievements. Oh, they are. Have a closer look. Best trophy of show, the awards of 78. Is this a picture of a hammock? Sharply observed, it is indeed a picture of a hammock. Is there a story behind this picture of a hammock? Nope, it's just a picture of a hammock. I guess that proves to show that sometimes a picture of a hammock is just a picture of a hammock. Now that's the kind of insightful thinking that this company is built on. An illustrated history of mayonnaise. And ever since the page is yellow, the pictures are all still in color. That's actually pretty funny. Now that's yeah, ask Cheryl on the way out. Don't end up like Steve? Ah yes, tragic thing that. You see, Steve Mollusk used to work for us here. Did a heck of a good job too, I'll admit. But with success comes pride, I'm afraid, and Steve started taking some unfortunate liberties. He attempted to steal company property, the very stapler you see in his hand. Oh, that's what the flyer's about. I'm sorry, am I right to believe this is the actual body of a former employee frozen in mayonite? Oh, not at all. I did have him frozen at first as a disciplinary measure, but HR didn't like that one bit, so I had to let him out. Decided to make a cast of it, though, as a reminder to everyone. It's really grown on me, too. Possibly my favorite decoration. Bachelor of Mayonnaise. Master of Mayonnaise. Doctorate of Mayonnaise. I guess I didn't realize there's so many levels of understanding mayonnaise. That's why you fail. All you'd need for mixing drinks. Are you a fan of making cocktails, Mr. Bossman? No, I always get the proportions mixed up. Ah, that painting. Technique, the style. It's so interesting, don't you think? It's so mysterious. It poses so many questions. Why is he looking over to the left? Why is she wearing an earring? Why is she wearing those silly clothes? Why is she wearing that silly hat? Is there someone else in the room that she's looking at? Do they look as silly as her? Art. Such a wondrous piece of imagination and beauty. Nothing to drink in there. It's full of ideas for businesses. Clever. The abominable fishman and the adorable murdog. You're a salty little sea dog, aren't you? Yar. Yar. Yar indeed, Mr. Bossman. Portrait of Sheikh Jade Yusuf El Dumani. There's a quote on the frame. I judge a man by the size of his beard, and no beard is bigger than mine. I love it when leaders are humble. Of course, no one is more humble than me. Bobby Blob, Bulldozer Champion? He's a wrecking machine. Alright. Boy, this is opulent. There's something written here, too. There once was a Viking named Doug, with great beard and ale in his mug. And when he would raid, he would never throw shade, a Viking for sure, not a thug. I quite like that picture. It's a picture of its... I quite like that picture. It's of an old army colonel. Were you ever in the army, Mr. Bossman? I once thought I was, but it turns out I wasn't. Oh, okay. Still, though, brings back so many memories. Mr. Bossman, I think this plaque is removed from the frame on this one. Removed it myself. I make no reservations on regarding that. This portrait speaks for itself. Alright. You seem to be interested in the Viking Age, Mr. Bossman. That's an accurate observation, Mr. Man. In a way, I think that the Viking Age was a direct continuation of the Iron Age, the next logical step. Oh, how so? They were both absolutely metal. Ugh. Ah, Clemmy! Clemmy Clam, Mr. Man, my man. Hello, sir. Oh, no need to be so formal. You know you can call me Mr. Bossman. Right, you asked to see me, Mr. Bossman? I did. Please, take a seat. Oh, it looks like we're fresh out of chairs today. Just a figure of speech, or should I say a figure of seat? Ha ha! You see, I don't really believe in chairs. No one ever got any work done by sitting around all day. Anyway, Clammy, there's a reason I called you in here. It's to ask you a question. You like fruit pie, Mr. Man? pie, sir? I mean, Mr. Bossman? That's right, fruit pie. I mean, I don't mind it. Which kind of fruit pie, Mr. Man, would you say is your favorite? I am going to go banana and toffee. Aha! See, this is why you're working for Snacky Bay Prime Mayonnaise, son. That's my favorite fruit pie, too. Except that mine is probably kiwi, but they're essentially the same thing. Both fruit, both pie. I suppose so, sir. Now, I can tell you're confused. Why is this silly old sausage talking about fruit pies? Well, you see, Clammy, can I call you Clammy? Oh, sure. You see, Clammy, a company is very much like a fruit pie. Not a meat pie, not a pecan pie, a fruit pie. Aren't all pies pretty similar? It's just a figure of speech. Now, the pastry base, that's the framework of the company. That's the tools we use. That's the product we sell. The basic building foundation of any successful enterprise, pastry. And and the fruit filling, that's you. You and all the hard-working people that place time and effort into their particular fruit pie. Sweet, tangy, and delicious. Sometimes people will add some spices to the filling. Cinnamon, chocolate. These things are what we place in our workers to bring out the best in them. I see. Trust, encouragement, motivation. You see, while a fruit may be delicious in itself, sometimes you have to season it to bring out its full potential flavor, and that's why I like to sprinkle you all with my spices. That's not what the demo said. The demo was a lot worse. Walking around the office, adding a dash of trust or a pinch of motivation, I do that to get everyone's sweet, delicious, ripe juices flowing. Because those juices, Clemmy, are what make a fruit pie to die for. Those tasty juices are just good enough to lick straight off of you all. There it is. Now you see, Clemmy, why I think a fruit pie is a very descriptive and accurate metaphor for a successful company. Don't you agree? Why not a meat pie, sir? Oh, I don't like meat pie. I don't like talking about it as much as I like talking about fruit pie. Just see the words even. You see, fruit pie. So which part of the pie is management? Ah, I'm glad you asked. You see, there are two things. The creamy, thick goo you put on top. Cream? And the chef who bakes the scrumptious treat. Okay. Well, you've made a strong argument. Excellent. The comparison goes even deeper than that, you see. Much like the management of a company, the topping of a fruit pie sometimes realizes that it's spending more money on filling than pastry base can sustain. Oh no. Now, the topping, delicious as it is, realizes it's not good enough to serve on its own. It needs the juicy filling beneath it. However, the guys from accounting come along. They tell the topping that this filling is some primo expensive-o fruit, and delectable topping is forced to make some tough calls. Please, no, sir. So wanting to remain within budgetary restrictions, yet still retain the core competency in the pie, the topping chooses to cut a slice out. That slice was Lindsay. I swear I'll... Wait, what? Oh! That's why Lindsay was fired. She was too expensive fruit? Yes, Clemmy, I'm glad to hear you understand. Oh, I see. That's a relief. A relief? How so? Did you and Lindsay not get along? Oh, no. She was real nice. I just kind of assumed that... Well, I'm sorry to have confused you. What did you assume? Well, you see, it might have been silly of me, but I thought I was going to be the one being let go. Oh, I can see how I made you think that. How funny. I was thinking of Lindsay all along, but you're also fired, though. I'm afraid one slice of the pie wasn't enough, you see. Another had to go. But I've been with the company for years. I just made junior sales. Why me? And you've done a really good job, too. It's really a shame to see you go. But you're the one firing me. Yeah, real shame. Can't believe this. Well, look at it this way. One door closes, another one opens. More specifically, the one behind you. Can I at least take the private elevator out? Like the guy you were meeting earlier? Yeah, I'd love to let you, but I really don't want to. Private elevator, Clammy. Oh, and on your way out, do you think you could tell Cheryl to order me some lunch? I'm hungry for some reason.
Mr. Clam, man, you got fired from your job. That really sucks, you know, that you got fired from your job. Now you're not part of any fruit pie, any size or shape. Oh no, the Clam man can't seem to catch a break. Sitting on the subway is always kinda dull, but it sucks even more when you do so unemployed. Junior sales representative fired on the spot, assessed and discarded without a second thought. Waiting at the bus stop, wait, you take the bus as well. Not only do you have to ride the subway with no job, but you also have to ride a bus to get to where you live. Also, when you ride the bus, you still don't have a job. Come home to your apartment and the door is stuck again. What kind of rundown building do you even live in? Sorry, I don't mean to judge your home, it's not my place to say. Also, do you remember you got laid off today? Oh, Mr. Clam man, I do have to admit, as of today your life
Has really turned to... That sounds vaguely familiar. Alright, that's the end of Act 1. We're going to cut it off here, and we're going to pick it up tomorrow. Until the next video, stay safe, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you around. Bye.
Let's go.